After Trump lawyer John Sauer went into court earlier this week and said that the President of the United States could, in fact, use something like SEAL Team 6 to go out there and murder his political rivals and still couldn't be prosecuted for it, well, after that happened, Donald Trump's campaign clearly had a lot of damage control to do. And unfortunately for Donald Trump, he sent Alina Habba out there to do it, and she didn't do a very good job. Shortly after these events took place on Tuesday, Alina Habba appeared on Fox News alongside Sean Hannity, where Hannity wanted to talk about the day, even though Alina Habba wasn't there. But Hannity asked her, quote, "What about the issue of the immunity case? Going before 3-judge panel arguments were held earlier today, at times, based on reports I read, it's almost seemed to go off the rails asking, well, what if the president instructs SEAL Team 6 to kill innocent people? You know what? Would the president be acting in his capacity as the president of the United States? Would they have an immunity that seemed to go off the rails? I understand. 2 of the 3 judges, a 3-judge panel, were Biden-appointed judges." Oh, so immediately like, oh, these are Biden people, right? As if Trump hasn't been ruled against by his own judges plenty of times. But here is how Habba, again, in full damage control mode, here's how Habba responded. "That's correct. I've actually been in front of a judge in New York and been asked the same question on the Michael Cohen case. I won that case on immunity. It's actually, I gotta stop you right there before I even get to the stupid part of your statement. That's not true. That's not true, Alina. You just lied about what that case was about. That Michael Cohen case was not about immunity. It was absolutely, you were not there to argue on the merits of immunity. Michael Cohen was suing because he alleged that Donald Trump and Bill Barr conspired to punish him. That what you didn't go in there and say Trump's immune from, that's not what happened at all. You're lying about what happened in that case. Anyway, now to the stupid part. It's hypotheticals that do not currently exist because the real facts are so easy to win that we have to now argue the slippery slope argument of if he kills someone, will he be held accountable? He didn't kill anyone. You're always totally winning, by the way, when you as a lawyer have to remind people that your client didn't kill someone. Let me just tell you, that's grade A, top-notch lawyering when your only defense is like, he didn't murder somebody. I mean, but if he did, you'd be allowed to, but he didn't. So cool your jets, guys. He's not out there killing people yet. He didn't kill anyone. He didn't cause an insurrection. That's debatable. He didn't get charged for it. That's true. He didn't get charged for it, but you don't have to be charged for it under the 14th Amendment, by the way. But they're using hypotheticals to frighten America. This is a slam dunk case. He should have a map. Immunity and presidential immunity. He should have a map. What does that mean? He should have a map. Your Honor, you are not going to not give me immunity because, as you can see here, I have a map. I have a map. What does that mean? How are you so stupid? How are you so bad at this? Nothing you said makes sense. And yes, these are hypotheticals because they're hypotheticals that, by the way, come into play if full immunity is granted. See? That's why they're not necessarily hypotheticals. They're asking how the slippery slope works. And Alina, by the way, if you'd ever actually been in front of an appellate court or a circuit court like this one, or even the Supreme Court, you would know that they ask those hypotheticals all the time. That's one of the big things they do to try to understand the gravity of the decision that they are making. Hell, I'm not even a lawyer and I know that. You should know these things, but you don't. So the best defense you have of your client in this so-called slam dunk case that he's 100% going to lose is that, hey, he didn't kill anybody. So, nothing else matters, I guess. Get him a map so he has something to color while he loses his immunity case. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.